Welcome back to Bloom. If the summer heat has you feeling exhausted and sluggish, alternative medicine expert and best-selling author Bryce Wild joins us now with expert tips to help lift brain fog and boost brain power. Welcome to Bloom, Bryce.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on. It's all about the brain. It's the most important organ. Most of us know our blood pressure, or perhaps how much we weigh, our cholesterol levels, but when was the last time you really asked yourself, what have you done for your brain today?
So, Todd, let's go back to the pre and the post probiotic, excuse me, pre and pro. What kinds of foods, other foods should we be reaching for?
Really boils down to fiber. The highest fiber you can actually get yourself on regularly. It's going to be found in these fruits and vegetables. But I'll tell you something, the other side of this coin is healthy fats. We often equate fats as bad for us, and that could be true for some fats, saturated fats, hydrogenated processed fats. I want you to ditch vegetable oil. Vegetable oil actually is bad for the brain, causes cravings, causes us to actually gain weight. And so these healthy oils, we know them to be found in avocados and nuts and salmon, fishes, fatty fishes. But I want to introduce something to you here. This is actually new for a lot of folks. That brightly colored, beautiful red oil, that is sustainable, non-GMO Malaysian palm oil. It comes in the non-red varietal as well. But this has a profile very similar to olive oil, plus what are called tocotrienols and beta-carotenes. These are so important for the brain. They enhance brain function, and we are, frankly, fat heads. But fueling with the wrong kinds of fats, you're going to basically not allow your brain to function the way it needs to function. So at the end of the day, enhancing brain function relies on, besides the brightly colored fruits and vegetables from the rainbow and the fiber we talked about pre and post biotics, but these healthy fats, frankly, the supplement industry makes supplements out of these things, very, very highly correlated to brain function. So you look for, and heart function, by the way. So you look for tocotrienols, which is a type of vitamin E. You look for that on the bottle. You can take it in supplement form or just cook with it. And a wonderfully high smoke point, by the way, which means the oil is very, very stable in a wok, or even if you basted your barbecue meat before putting it on the grill.
That's good to know, because I know with olive oils you need to keep them at a simmer, and then with maybe more with the coconut oils you can bring up that temperature a bit. So the oils that you just showed us, you can cook high?
Absolutely. You can cook them on about a 550 degree, versus the typical olive oil is you want to keep it, just as you mentioned, around 375. What I love about it is naturally trans fat free as well. So it's cholesterol neutral, and we know about saturated fats now, good for the brain, boosting brain function, alertness, concentration, and so forth. But we don't want the cholesterol, and we don't want the saturated fats, deemed sort of evil or bad for the heart. It's also GMO free.
Right. That's important.
It's widely available.
All right. Thanks, Bryce. That was really informative. I really appreciate you joining us on Bloom.